Hi Collective, welcome back to Cusp of Roses for our collective chakra tune in for this full moon in Leo and Virgo, on the cusp of Leo and Virgo actually. I'm excited to bring this reading out to you all as always. I thank you guys so much for all the love that you do show here on my channel. I have started my channel membership service. You can sign up or join. Okay, we'll be doing like a weekly live Q&A for all members where you can submit your quick yes or no questions or just quick questions through the live chat, and it'll be for members only, and I'll pull cards on that and try to give you guys the energy that I see surrounding whatever you wanting to talk about and look into. That also comes with access to my video library archive. I have over 500 plus videos that I have archived on my channel that you can gain access to. You can also get a free 30-minute reading with me after 2 months, 6 months, and 12 months of membership in one tier. And then you would also have access to my guided meditation videos that I am really excited to kind of share with the members. So if you're interested in that, you want to be part of that crew, definitely go ahead and join. The link is in the description box, or you can go to the homepage on my channel and check that out. I'm just clearing the energy of these decks here before we get started. Hi Yasmin, thank you so much, love. I'm so happy you can catch me live. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope all is well. All right, but we're gonna get started very soon. So collective, let's go ahead and just offer up some gratitude into our space. All right, go ahead and start whatever feels best for you, and I will go ahead and do the same. Okay. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, the ascended masters, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the collective here on YouTube for this look into the full moon energy. With this full moon on the cusp of Leo and Virgo, I thank you so much, Divine, for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages that this collective needs to know, hear, understand, be aware of, in accordance and in alignment with this full moon energy. We just ask that whatever's most important come forward here for us to know, be aware of, especially when it comes to our chakra centers and our energy centers, what maybe needs healing, balancing, checking into, what might be overactive, underactive, whatever is most important, Divine. We just ask that that come forward, and we thank you so much for your love, your support, your clear guidance, the presence with us in this moment, and the peace that you bring us. We love you, and so it is. Alrighty, collective. And I hope everybody is doing well and tuning in. I appreciate your time here, okay? If you are new here to my channel, this is your first time checking me out, make sure you read through the description box below, okay? It's going to have everything you need to know and understand about the reading series that I offer here and how to be in alignment with them, okay? Let's just jump right on in for this full moon energy, Divine. What do we need to be aware of under this full moon in Leo and Virgo? Thank you so much, Divine. Okay. What do we need to be aware of? Ooh, you have exposed and revealed, okay? Vibration of 21 in this particular deck. 21 breaks down into a 3. This is the, I want to say fire energy, solar plexus, okay? I'm going to put this in the center. What else? Okay. Then we have imperfect harmony, vibration of 11, water energy here. Hold on, I'm going to fix this light. There we go. That's your sacral chakra energy. And can we have one more, Divine, for this full moon? Wow. Okay. Oh, I love that. Then you have the earth energy here, root chakra energy, vibration of 4, and it says great and full. I love that. All right. So as always, I'm going to read these from the book just so that we get a sense of what these messages are about a little bit. I just, honestly, before we even do that, I'm starting to get a little bit of a channeling here, okay? It just feels as though something, again, feel like we get this a lot with these moons, right? This just might be a moon quality, right? Where there's these, it's a loop, right? I guess there's lunar cycles. I think we're tapping into a cycle here where whatever is exposed and revealed, it's understood that whatever that truth is, whatever that awareness is, has been in alignment or has happened in perfect harmony. Meaning in divine timing, when it was supposed to, right at the right moment, okay? And I think with this great and full, I love it. It's like the Ace of Cups almost. It's just really feeling that sense of groundedness, right? Understanding that not only do we have all that we need, or again, like everything is working out as it should in a perfect harmony, right? I believe this talks about like a grand symphony type of energy. Every note, every step that you take is all a part of this kind of song, a part of this dance, a part of this whole universe, right? And I think someone might be looking back here, or this might be a full moon that's really centered on reflection, just about just how much you really do have to be grateful for, right? So a lot of gratitude coming in, which is always nice to feel on these full moons or on these moon cycles, okay? It's just someone maybe feels a lot of gratitude that everything is kind of happening according to plan and or the way that it needs to, and it's flowing very seamlessly. It's going without too many bumps in the road. I feel like that, and it's like someone maybe finally understands something a little bit more about their own willpower, because that is the solar plexus energy, and or how the divine kind of co-creates this life with us. It's like someone's finally seeing the pattern, right? And realizing that they absolutely have a lot to be grateful for. Okay, I mean, we all are, right? I'm not excluded from this. So I'm going to go ahead and I kind of want to just start pulling, but getting some clarity on this. Should I read it? Yeah, let's go ahead and read. Let me put this down. Where's that book? I just had it. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, y'all, let's look at great and full before we get started with the tarot. Okay. Hope you guys can see that, yeah. All right, key concepts. The mindful practice of gratitude, knowing that you are enough, committing to your intentions, a sense of sufficiency, and letting go of attachment to form. Before you can begin to understand the process of manifesting your desires, you need to practice deep gratitude and the willingness to share that with others. This is the true nature of prosperity. It's not about the things you accumulate at all. It's all about how you feel. That's that Ace of Cups vibe, yeah. You're invited to surrender to an important truth. There is always enough for you. There is enough time to do the things you need and desire to do, enough opportunities to express your talents and connect to your purpose, and enough magic circulating through the invisible world into the visible. Begin your day immersed in gratitude for everything that you have and everything you can't yet see, the unmanifested, which begins with every breath you take. Know that you are enough and all your needs are being fulfilled, even if you doubt this in some moments, okay? No one's success can make you feel small, and comparing yourself to others never works. Your life is brimming with unique potential, and focus on that. When you hold this feeling of gratitude, it acts as a magical open sesame to the floodgates of abundance. Couple that with a playful sense of detachment, and you'll find that miracles have an uncanny way of showing up in your life. That's what I mean by that, in perfect harmony, right? Things just happening the way that they need to without a lot of effort for some of y'all that's about to start. Your intentions burst forth into reality with little effort on your part, just like I said, okay? There is hope brimming with potentiality. It's okay that you don't always trust this. You are not alone in holding the candle high for transformation. Right now, contemplate how being in the energy of enough makes you feel. Eventually, you will have no attachment to what you do or do not manifest in the material world, what you do or do not have. Then, like magic, you have more than enough, right? So your cup overflowing there. What a fascinating universe we live in. So that's par for course what I was kind of channeling from that energy, right? It's really understanding that your cup is always full, even when it doesn't feel like it, right? That everything is always working for your favor, even when it doesn't feel like it. That maybe this might even be a moon here where the collective, this whole kind of movement when it comes to manifesting the life that you desire and here's what you got to do, it's like that sometimes can get very one-sided, right? I think that whole term of like toxic positivity can kind of come into play here. So I feel like the divine is really wanting us to understand that even when you doubt it, it still is not going to stop it from manifesting, right? It's like it's okay to, I'm not going to say it's okay to waver, but it's like we're not always going to be 100% positive that everything is going to work out 100% of the time, right? Like you're going to have your doubts that creep in. You're going to have those moments where you feel a little dissociated from it, or it doesn't feel possible, or it feels overwhelming to take on, but that doesn't necessarily now put you out of the realm of being enough or worthy of it. Okay, so a lot of beautiful worthiness coming in here. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe, yeah, the Leo Virgo cusp is the cusp of exposure. So that's kind of funny that exposed and revealed is here. Well, not funny. It's in alignment, right, with that moon energy. But let's look into perfect harmony. Oh, it flipped right to it. Beautiful. All right. So remember that great and full is in your root chakra. So you definitely under this full moon want to do some root chakra energy healing. And then this is the sacral chakra, okay, or water energy. So your sacral. And if you're new to chakras, check the bottom of my description box, okay? Let's see, in perfect harmony, key concepts: togetherness, healthy and harmonious partnerships, commitment to a relationship, collaboration with others, and interdependence, okay? You're entering a time of healthy, harmonious partnerships. Collaboration is key here as you're invited to explore the potential inherent the potential inherent in making a commitment to another person, group, or even yourself. Now that you're bringing different gifts to the table, you don't have to be in exact lockstep with everyone else. Being your authentic self actually brings you into alignment with others. You are a note in a harmony that neither overpowers nor is overpowered by any other. Your beautiful interdependence allows you all to shine. Just keep an eye out for a sign that your subconscious, which has been conditioned by your previous hurts and experiences, is working in a way not in accord with what your healthy self intends. Hold on. Let's make sure we read that clearly. Yikes. Just keep an eye out for a sign that your subconscious, which has been conditioned by your previous hurts and experiences, is working in a way not in accord with what your healthy self intends. Okay, so maybe battling a little bit of your subconscious energy here, and not necessarily battling, but there's a need to be aware that that subconscious tape might be playing over hurts or past experiences, okay? So for example, you may desire a relationship but expect to be betrayed, right? So you unconsciously sabotage it. You say you want to lose weight, but you continue to eat compulsively and avoid exercise. In these moments, you are not attuned with yourself, and this disharmony spills out into all other parts of your life. If this is happening, you might want to take a hard look at yourself, do a self-inventory, forgive yourself, or accept yourself, and then start singing a new song of self-love and acceptance. Yeah, there you go. What's really great about this is how quickly you are now able to turn this around. Have no fear. It is so easy to get back in tune. All it takes is self-honesty and a willingness to heal, and you can do it. This really is such a fortunate time. So like I said, this is being in your emotional center here with the sacral chakra, okay? Again, that water energy. So this full moon might be bringing out some more fears, insecurities, worries, concerns, right? Doubts, right? But then again, If you stay rooted in the fact that you are enough, right, then turning those doubts and those fears into self-love and self-acceptance might be an easier feat, right? And I think it's going to be pretty easy here for some of y'all. When it comes up, you'll be able to kind of address it and not linger in it or wallow in it too deeply, okay? So that's a beautiful space to be in. It's very abundant time. Let's go ahead and read Exposed and Revealed, right? Says healing shame. Yeah, there we go. That might be something that comes up here, collective. Some shame, imposter syndrome, letting go of self-condemnation, freedom from past unresolved wounds, focusing on self-worth and the underlying beauty in rejection. Okay, when you experience shame, you don't just feel you've done something wrong. You feel like you are wrong, fundamentally flawed. Know that life loves you and the universe doesn't make junk, only magic. However, many social interactions, especially online, are steeped in distorted, unhealthy ways of expressing pain by shaming. Here's the way out of this. See shame as the heart-wrenching cry for help that it is. Consider whether you could have been triggered in the outer world by unresolved issues that matched all your inner pain points. If someone is shaming you, perhaps you have triggered them. How miserable they must be to expend their energy on such toxicity. They are drinking poison hoping you will get sick. You cannot love someone out of their shame. You can only show compassion for both them and yourself. Set a healthy boundary and refuse to fan the flames. Look upon shame as an opportunity for growth, evolution, healing, and freedom. With this in mind, can you let go of your attachment to control? Admit that this emotion isn't something you have power over and surrender to a higher power. There is a sacred quality to the vulnerability inherent in admitting you can't do this alone. When you allow yourself to be laid open in this way, you gain a beautiful new perspective. Then the healed shame has the infinite power of the divine to set you free. So yeah, there's gonna definitely be a need here, collective. Hi, Barbara. Thank you so much for being here, love. There's going to be a collective need to really stay grounded. Once again, I love that this came out. Stay grounded in the absolute fact, right? That you are enough. Everything that you have in this moment is enough for you, right? You are worthy of all that you truly desire. Okay, it's just going along that journey to get to those points. Now, for some of you, this full moon might expose and reveal some deep subconscious wounding that I think that a lot of us, we've been working through, right? If you've been doing your shadow work, then you're no stranger to that energy, but it feels like it might be coming up again for you to just face, for you to heal, for you to love on, right? For you to integrate a little bit, okay? And know that whatever high note, whatever low note you may be on here, collective, it is in perfect harmony with the greater all. Okay, so you're not messing up anyone's vibe, or you're not messing your own path up by feeling sad one day or having a rough one, or try your very best to allow yourself to feel everything that you need to feel without judgment. Do not judge yourself. Right? If that thing that happened 10 years ago still kind of stings you a little bit, let that be okay. I think where a lot of people find contrast and where they find that resistance is when they don't allow themselves to be okay in that energy, right? So you judge yourself, oh, I should be over that by now, or that shouldn't hurt me anymore. And it's like, that causes a conflict with what your heart and your spirit and your emotional body is literally saying, no, we're still hurt. So it's having to kind of build that room of self-compassion, okay, to let yourself just exist the way you are authentically, okay? So yeah, there definitely might be a lot that's going to come out here under this full moon energy, and maybe over the next few weeks or so, okay, until we get into the new moon. That at the very root of it all, gratitude is going to be very much so a key, but understand that, again, even in the low notes, you're still in harmony. You're not out of tune. You're not out of balance, okay? But I think what might even get exposed and revealed, for some of you, this could even be through the dream space, okay? So pay attention to your dreams. That could be your subconscious asking you to integrate certain things or understand certain things about your waking self, right? Or yourself in the waking world. that, I mean, for some of you, there could be some warnings coming here. I'm getting that too. So just be mindful of your dream space. Try to take note of them if you can, okay, if you can remember. But let's get a little deeper into this. So again, we have root chakra energy, we have sacral chakra energy, and solar plexus. So we're really working through our lower chakras under this full moon. For my number people, we do have 4. 11 is a master number, and we have 21 breaking down to a 3. So 3, 4, and 11 are the energies surrounding this reading, okay? So if you want to look those up, I highly suggest that you do so. Let's go ahead and see. Tell me more, Divine, about this great and full energy in perfect harmony and exposed and revealed for this full moon for the collective. What do they need to know about this root chakra energy, the sacral chakra energy, and solar plexus energy? Thank you so much, Divine. Wow, that flew right out. So right away we have Temperance. Okay? Right away we have Temperance. I love that. Absolutely love that, because this does say that there is a need to be very open to support, right, from the divine, to understand that even in the pouring back and forth of those cups, right, they're both still full in a sense, right? Like, you fill one with the other. It's always enough. There's always enough between those two cups to do that dance back and forth. And like I said, even as things change, okay, and maybe this might be a checkpoint here for the collective where you really do start to look back and say, damn, like a lot has changed, right? Or I've changed a lot, I've evolved a lot, right? I've alkalined, I've alchemized certain parts and aspects of myself. I've come into a deeper balance with certain things that maybe used to throw you off balance. Okay, so Temperance is here. I love that that's the first card here. Tell me more about this great and full energy. Wow. Got the Knight of Cups. Okay. A lot to be grateful for. For some of you guys, there might be a few options or offers coming your way. Okay. And then there's a need to, even in that, know that you're worthy of whatever is coming your way. With a lot of the fish there in the background. I don't know if you guys can see that. Those fish in the background. Fish are a sign of abundance. Okay. A lot of abundance. A lot of prosperity. Okay, so something is definitely changing in the collective for the collective I read for here. Okay, where whatever that abundance that you've either wanted to be in alignment with, trying to create for yourself, it feels like the tides are turning. Things are shifting here and changing with the Temperance. And those offers might start coming in. But again, as these Knight of Cups start coming towards you here, collective, you have to remember that you're worthy of them. Okay, you're worthy of them. Try not to, some of you might be tempted to self-sabotage, but again, that's that subconscious energy, and that's what maybe gets exposed and revealed. That for some of you, when these offers come, you might not feel ready for it. Okay, but that's okay. I feel like this is something that can be quickly turned around, so hopefully this reading will give you guys that enlightenment or that push, that energy to just stay grounded, stay in alignment, stay open to what you feel, okay? And let whatever is coming towards you come towards you, okay? Because with Temperance and the Knight of Cups, it does feel something like positive, right? Yeah, of course, positive. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Absolutely. Yeah, some of you, it's like a lot of luck is coming your way. And I think with Temperance here, it's to say that a lot of things that might start happening, how can I say that, Divine? Because it's almost like this energy of, oh, when this comes, it's like, oh, I don't deserve that. Or how did that come out of the blue? Or in what world? Like, you see what I'm saying? But know that it's because of some work that you've been doing here, collective. It's like you definitely are deserving of it, right? Your angels, your guides, your ancestors, I definitely feel are very proud of you guys. And have been anxiously awaiting to kind of send these Knights of Cups in towards you, okay? So there's definitely a huge shift in karma for some of you guys, or there is some good karma that will be repaid out for the collective under this full moon. Okay. Hold on, let me put on another. I am burning some frankincense resin. If you guys are into frankincense, make sure you check out queencup.ca. She has a wonderful channel here on YouTube as well, doing readings, but I purchased my frankincense from her. She has an abundance of species, okay? Also has myrrh as well, okay? If you guys are into burning resins, check that out. Yeah, I just feel like someone's luck is shifting. Someone's is changing. Like things are turning in your favor here. And there's going to be a lot to be grateful for. And I even think that energy of gratitude, like even if these things that come feel bigger than what you feel ready for, what you feel you deserve, that attitude of gratitude is going to allow you to receive it, right? It's going to allow you to receive it. So try very much so to be open to this here, okay? Could be coming from a King of Cups vibe, okay? Definitely could be coming from a King of Cups vibe there. But even the King of Cups knows how to recognize that heartfelt energy, knows how to recognize that sense of abundance and overflow and where the love truly is. Okay, like somebody is truly getting some sincere love offers here. And again, remember, love isn't just romantic, right? Love can be within your community. It can be with family. It can be with friends. So just remember that, okay? It's like there's genuine offers of love coming out towards you all, okay? That'll definitely put you in the position to feel very grateful, feel very abundant, right? That's really beautiful energy, though. Tell me more about this great and full energy. What's the overall message here? Yeah. You just got to rest and receive here, Four of Swords. Got to definitely be balanced. And again, I love that the Four of Swords is here because that means collective. We are moving past overthinking of the betrayals. We're moving past this. For some of y'all, this is like the perfect test. Some of y'all have really been doing some really heavy digging work here in your emotional center and your solar plexus, right? Maybe even in your root chakra. To accept. Four of Swords is all about accepting what happened with those Three of Swords. Okay? So as those emotions come up, right, that maybe want to get you in a downward spiral, feeling like you're unworthy of something or feeling like a lack of gratitude for what you have based on these past experiences. It's like, I think this collective here, we are moving past that, right? And we're able to acknowledge that, okay, yes, that sucked, or yes, those feelings were there, but that's not the truth of who I am, right? It's no longer looking at your pain and the things that you've been through as a reflection of who you are. Four of Swords. Gaining a new perspective, gaining the truth out of the matter. Okay, that yes, those things happened. Yes, they were unfortunate. Yes, they might have caused you pain. Yes, they may have been uncomfortable. Yes, you may not have deserved that or did anything to do that, to receive that from someone. But it's not a definition of who you are, okay? Some of you are really learning how to detach and let go. And do so in a way that keeps your heart soft, that keeps your heart open. And I love that. I absolutely love that there. Okay, let's look into perfect harmony. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about this perfect harmony. Yeah, you got the Five of Swords. Okay. Five of Swords. Tell me more about imperfect harmony. Three of Pentacles here. And the Two of Wands. Okay, so I feel like okay, I guess the Divine wants to kind of talk about what might come up as far as it's exposed and revealed, right? And this is, like I said, even when you're in those low notes, okay, even when you're in those low notes, it's not out of harmony with where you need to be. It's like you have to go on that up and down. It's meant to be fluid, I guess I should say, right? So you have the Two of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. So this might be an opportunity or a pathway to work on something or work through something. With the Five of Swords, though, tell me more about this Five of Swords. Queen of Wands. Okay. Interesting. Leo energy here. right? It's a Leo, Leo Virgo full moon. Tell me more. Tell me more. Got the Hangman, so there's definitely a need for a new perspective. And you got the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. So whatever this Five of Swords energy was, whatever the mind games, whatever the deception, right? Whatever this was, and I think that's the perspective here, okay, is that it was a karmic lesson, right? The Six of Pentacles. It's learning the art of giving and receiving. What you put out there will come back to you. And I'm not saying that you guys put anything out there for this to happen or for you to be in a Five of Swords situation or receive Five of Swords energy from someone, okay? But again, I feel like, because even in the book, right, it said that you might want to reflect, and maybe even that's with the Four of Swords. It's like, reflect on, okay, I'll put it like this, okay? You might not even know that you trigger somebody here, collective, right? You might not intentionally trigger someone or intentionally hurt someone, but it does happen unintentionally. So for some of y'all, that might be the realization, that might be what gets exposed and revealed here, right? Someone might be coming towards you, maybe letting you know about how they felt, and it's like a need to accept that, okay, that's how they received it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's some of that type of making amends energy here, because someone maybe finally sees it from another point of view. Now, with the Queen of Wands being out here, very magnetic energy. Okay, and this is what I'm saying. It's like, for some of y'all, I don't even think you were aware that you were triggering somebody, or that sometimes it could just even be your presence that might, or not even just your presence, it could be how people receive you that could trigger someone else, right? So it's not anything that you do consciously for some of y'all. But even in that, and with it saying in a perfect harmony, right? It's like those triggers for those people is in perfect harmony. It was needed, it was necessary for them to do their own work, for them to get exposed and revealed to how they truly feel and how they're operating and where their mindset is at. So you see what I'm saying? So it's all this circle, right, that feeds into everything and everyone. Okay, so it's a lesson. It's balanced. Okay, it's definitely a lesson for some of y'all, and seeing it as that way, like not as there's something wrong with you or fundamentally wrong with you, because that can kind of happen with the Queen of Wands energy, because it is that fire energy, it's spiritual energy. Being in the presence of a Queen of Wands can definitely rattle and shake out some darker vibrations, okay? For those that are unhealed, unchecked, and unresolved issues, right? It can kind of bring that out in people. And the Queen of Wands is just being in the Queen of Wands energy, right? They're just being themselves. They're being authentic. But even in that authenticity, you know, it can rub people the wrong way. It can make people feel a certain type of way, but that's just a reflection of their own wounding. So I think that's the perspective here under this full moon that might really be settling in and grounding in. That it's not that people's reactions or however people receive you is that there's something necessarily wrong with you. Not all the time, okay? Sometimes it's just energy you carry. Sometimes it's just how other people receive you, right? It just happens. And rather than taking other people's reactions to you, or taking the Five of Swords, like someone trying to deceive you or hurt you or harm you, as a reflection of your worth, or, oh, I deserve that, I must not be a good person, or I must have did some, sometimes you just got to let people carry their own shit. Do you know what I mean? It had nothing to do with you. You just were the mirror that they needed in that moment. Or you see what I'm saying? You just are a reflection of something that they feel void within themselves. Sometimes that's the case. So it's not always your cross to bear here, collective, right? How people receive you, what people think of you, people's perceptions of you. It's like you don't have to carry all of that. Look at it from a different point of view. Maybe you're just the catalyst to them learning more about themselves. Maybe you're just the catalyst that exposes and reveals different shadows within them. But that doesn't mean that those shadows necessarily live in you, or that, you know what I mean? It's like, I think this is a very delicate balance for some of y'all, but I think you're coming into a deeper understanding around that energy. That it's not always something that you do. Okay, let me even say it like this. You don't have to do anything sometimes to trigger people. You can literally just be breathing, and then people are triggered by your breath. You know what I mean? Like, try not to take on those reactions as a reflection of who you are, or your worth, or your value, or, oh, you're not enough because people treat you this way, or decided to act in a nasty way towards you, or whatever the case may be. Okay? That's that perspective, like the book said. Maybe look at it as, oh, maybe something about me and who I am in all of my glory and fullness, right, triggered something in them. Again, and that's okay. You don't have to carry it, collective. You don't have to carry it. So I think this is offering a lot of you guys a new way of navigating spiritual energy, navigating yourself in the world a little bit, right? Getting you this new perspective. It's like something that you can now carry on a new path here. Yeah. Especially when it comes to collaborating and working with others, okay? There's a lot there, though. So for some of y'all, this is going to be very, like, some of y'all, this could even be in the workplace. Some of you, this could definitely be in the workplace, like wondering or trying to, like, it's like finally understanding that you're not necessarily doing anything wrong, right? You're showing up the way that you need to show up here, collective. It's just you showing up fully might shine a light on where other people around you aren't necessarily full within themselves, okay? And to not take that on as your own wounding, right? Some of you, that's like a very important lesson here. Let's look and see what's getting exposed and revealed. Thank you so much, Divine. What's getting exposed and revealed here? The sun. Love to see it. So again, I love that. So this is like a perfect example, even in the cards, right? How we were very high vibrational over here with the Temperance, the Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups. We kind of dipped down a little low here with the Five of Swords, right? Like we kind of got a little low in there, and then we're getting right back up. So you got to allow yourself to flow through what you feel in that very same way. Know that every low note isn't going to last forever, okay? And that just because the high notes don't last forever doesn't mean you won't ever see it again or feel that energy again, okay? Tell me more about what's getting exposed and revealed here. Whoa. Okay, you got the Eight of Pentacles. Hi, Yasmin. It's pretty reaffirming. I can feel myself. Yes, I love that. I love that, Yasmin. I love that. Absolutely. More direct and authoritative. Exactly. That's you standing in your energy and your power, right? I love that. Right, but it's a realization that, right, there's always room for improvement internally, but you got to know that discerning line, okay? I love that. Thank you for sharing that, love. So with this Sun and the Eight of Pentacles, what's being exposed and revealed, and I think that Yasmin just tapped in on that, right? That the work that you've put in, Eight of Pentacles, right? The work that you've put in to grow yourself, to learn more about yourself, like I say, to integrate all that shadow, to understand that you're fundamentally, at the core of you, you are enough. As is, you're enough. Will things need to change and temper out? And that's the work. Yep, let me tweak this a little bit. That's that Eight of Pentacles energy as well. Let me fine tune this pentacle. Let me carve this one out a little bit deeper. Let me polish this one up over here. It's like the work is never truly ending, but the work you've done up to this point has definitely granted you new access to a sense of joy, a sense of happiness, a sense of contentment with self and self-acceptance, like the book said, right? To the point where you know when you maybe need to do a self-check, right? And I say this on my channel all the time. Check yourself first before you check anybody else. And I think that is what I'm seeing here in this energy. It's like learning how to check in with self and say, okay, where might I be bothered about this? Like, what's the work that I need to do? Okay, and then what's not for me to do, what's not mine, and then letting go and releasing that. I love that. Tell me more about what's being exposed and revealed here under this full moon for the collective. Tell me more about what's being exposed and revealed here. Oh, collective. The Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Right. Exactly. Love that. New awareness, right? With that Ace of Swords. Clarity, truth. I mean, the utmost truth. A gift from the divine. Now you can see clearly. And again, that level of discernment in the mind. A new way of thinking, a new way of being. I love that. To now where this Ten of Cups, it's like it even talked about in the book, right? Harmonious partnerships. Some of you guys are really learning how to be present in partnerships, in relationships, in your community, around other people, in a very authentic way, right? Where you don't feel like you have to put on a show for anyone, right? You're not maybe easily persuaded, especially with the Queen of Wands, definitely not easily persuaded by other people's energy. If anything, you're setting the tone, right? Of how you want to represent yourself or how you want to experience things. And that's offering you a lot of harmony. Because I think what's being learned here, collective, and I think this will definitely grow over, the next few weeks, maybe over the next 6 months, or just continue to kind of sprout here. It's the idea of what harmony and balance in a relationship actually means and what it really looks like, right? It's really being authentic. So when you're in that low note, be in your low note, okay? When you're on that high note, be on that high note, but also being able to tolerate other people's highs and lows, but not look at it as a reflection of you or anything that you have to carry for others, right? It's some of you guys are really finding this really beautiful balance and harmony within yourself here, and I love that. What's the main message here with exposed and revealed here, divine? Okay. Then you got the Lovers. Get out of here. I mean, don't get out of here, stay. But then you got the Eight of Cups. This is what I'm saying. Some of you have done beautiful, beautiful work here in detaching. Just like I want to say that it's at like a healthy level of detachment, playful detachment, right? Where you're not taking on anyone's Five of Swords energy as something that you need to carry for yourself. You can kind of detach. Okay, that's just them, right? They're coming from a triggered place, right? I don't necessarily have, you're not necessarily responsible for healing that trigger, because I think for this collective, and I know we all kind of go through this from time to time. Well, I won't say all of us, but some of us go through this where when we realize that we've triggered somebody or someone feels a certain type of way, we might want to change who we are so that they don't get triggered. Okay, well, I just won't do that around you, so then you won't have to, feel that type of way. And the next thing you know, like, you keep doing that with all these people, all these situations in your workplace, with your family, with your friends, with lovers. Yeah? Until you're chipped down and whittled away to truly nothing. You can't even really find self anymore because I cut that part of myself off because that triggers this person. I cut this part of me off because that person doesn't like that, or they give me this look, or it feels weird and uncomfortable around them, so I'm going to chop that off. Next thing you know, you're gone, right? And I think that is such a beautiful transformation here, to really know when to let go and when it's not for you to carry, right? When it's not your emotional energy, and pour a little bit more back into yourself here. Eight of Cups. It's knowing when to walk away, knowing when to let it go, right? What I love is that the Ten of Wands isn't out here, because that means we're not carrying the burdens for other people. We're saying that's for you to carry. This is for me to figure out. That's for you to do. This is for me to carry out. You see what I'm saying? But that's what makes relationships harmonious. You hold yourself accountable, but you also hold the other person accountable for their actions and their words. That Five of Swords energy that they may bring. You hold yourself accountable for your own Five of Swords energy that you might, engage in. So that's what makes it harmonious. Not catering yourself or maneuvering yourself or, you know, chipping away at yourself to make someone else happy. No, it's showing up fully in all that you are, all of your glory, all of the things that make you wonderful, flaws and all, right? And letting that be. Because that's when people can really see you. That's when people can really feel your authenticity, when they know that that's the real you. Okay? And again, I just think that energy of that new perspective, that just because you've done something wrong or have experienced some sort of trauma or have gone through some sort of heartbreak or pain, that makes you fundamentally flawed. As if there are people in this world who don't experience pain. Right? It's like that's kind of the mindset. Oh, I'm going through this trauma because there's something lacking in me, or there's a flaw in me, or whatever the case may be. It's like there is no flawless person. Even the people who could put on a great face, sometimes those are the people who have the deepest wounds, the deepest pain. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like that perfection is impossible. Do you know what I mean? It's not something that you really want to aim. It's not even the true definition of being human, right? So some of you are learning how to be in harmonious relationships with people and account for human error on your end and on their end. And I think for some of y'all with that perspective shift here, it's like you're going to start seeing the Ten of Cups vibration between the people that you're around, your loved ones, your family, lovers. Okay, maybe even in the workplace. Like for some of y'all, I could definitely feel this being in the workplace. Now that you're no longer self-conscious about, oh, well, I don't want to, piss this person off, or, oh, they don't like me, whatever the case may be, it's like you're going to really start seeing it differently. That's what's being exposed and revealed, a new vision. I love this, collective. This is absolutely beautiful energy. You guys always, I just love the collective I read for. I love you all so incredibly much. Because doing these readings for as long as I've done them, it's like the energy, it just keeps building and building and building. You guys get better and better and better. Every moon cycle, every energy shift, it's like so beautiful to see, and I'm so grateful to all of you who are a part of this collective with me. You guys just don't even know how much doing these readings really warms my heart to see that growth and that progress in you all. So I love you all so much. I'm gonna pull just some affirmations from the deep moon messages. Okay, just some affirmations. I'm definitely gonna post these affirmations on my Instagram. Okay, just so you guys, if you don't follow me over there, I do make posts sometimes for my readings and post other things to think about spiritually, or just affirmations that feel good for the collective in that moment. So if you want to follow me over there, make sure you check out the link in my description box or on my homepage or about page. Okay. If any of this connected with you, any of this felt good, or you have your own insights, maybe even certain energies with the numbers that come out, definitely let me know in the comment section below, y'all, okay? I love to read your guys' comments and engage with you there. But let's see. What affirmation does this collective need? Ooh, under this full moon, what affirmations do you have? Oh, look at that. Okay, so it says, I seek balance and grounding. Definitely for the root chakra. Okay, what about for the sacral chakra? What affirmation? Thank you. Ooh, look at that. Gratefully, I surrender my struggle. That's what I'm saying. Some of you, that's the conflict. You're surrendering that. I love it. I love it. And for the solar plexus, what affirmation do you have here, Divine? Okay, I see the gateway is open and the pathway is clear. My journey begins. Absolutely. That's what's being exposed and revealed here. A new pathway, right? Two of Wands, a new path. A new journey for you guys in this higher vibration, especially with this Ace of Swords, in this higher level of consciousness. You get a whole new path. And now it's like on that path, you're starting to see the sun is shining, right? You got the sun here. The sun is shining. Look at the rainbows. Like you're really, not rose-colored glasses, but really starting to see the beauty in everything. Because really, that beauty that you see is a reflection of the beauty within you, right? And I think that how you guys start seeing yourselves, how you start relating with different things and different people is just a reflection of your own internal growth. And I could not be more proud of you all. If you guys don't hear that from anyone else in your life, I, Gabrielle, is so proud of you. Because this work is not easy. It is not easy, but it's so worth it. And I think you guys are really going to start seeing the spoils and the rewards for that, right? Being in these harmonious relationships and connectionships. Ooh, that's a new word. It's not a real one, but here in Cusp of Rose's world, connectionships is a word, right? You're starting to see it. I love that. I absolutely love that. All right. Hi, Angela. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, thank you, Stephanie, for tuning in. I love first timers. Yeah, Gateway month. So I am going to do a portal reading for the 22nd of February because that's the big one, right? I know the 2022 was big, but this 222 is going to be huge. So we're going to do a reading for that. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. Oh, thank you, Angela. I love y'all so much. Oh, no, I appreciate your guys' presence here. Oh, wow. Yasmin, you guys are going to make me cry. Don't even start, okay? It's a full moon. I'm emotional. We're all emotional here. But thank you guys so much for your sweet and kind words. I love you all so much. And this has been our full moon reading here. Look into our chakras. So don't forget, definitely, even if you want to do a sleep meditations are like gold, okay? Turn it on. You can keep it low. Definitely do a root chakra one, a sacral chakra one, or a solar plexus one. Now, I will say solar plexus sleep meditations are a little difficult because it gives you a lot of energy, so you want to be awake. So I would do the solar plexus during the day, okay? But doing a root and a sacral chakra at night or a sleep one, phenomenal. Make sure you guys do that maybe definitely over the next 3 days, okay? And I hope that helps you really ground in this energy because it's absolutely beautiful, okay? Don't forget, I'll be posting these affirmations on my Instagram. Oh, thank you, y'all. Y'all just are so lovely and so wonderful. And don't forget, I will be doing that weekly live Q&A for members where you guys can submit some questions through the live chat and we'll pull cards on it for about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how many of you guys tune in or how many people are there. All right, so if you want to join my channel membership, I would appreciate it. But if not, no pressure, no worries. I understand. But I'll see you all in the next one, okay? Namaste, loves.